Hello everyone! I want to show you what makeup I bring with me when I go away for the weekends in the summer. This is the train case that I bring everything in. It's from Target, and I have a lot of things in here today. I wouldn't bring this much with me if I was just going away for the weekend, but I wanted to show you all the different options of things that you can bring with you. So, I also have some tips. Some of the things to keep in mind when you're packing your summer makeup bag is to avoid bringing things that can melt or break easily. And also, you want to try and bring as little as possible. So you can do that by bringing products that do double duty or bringing tester sizes. This is the time when you save up all your testers throughout the year. This is the time when you want to pack them. And it's also the time to bust out your multi-use palettes. If you're like me, you have a few of these palettes that have eyeshadow, lip gloss. This one has a bronzer. It's something that I don't normally use because I don't really like everything in the palette as much as I might like some of my other makeup. If I'm home, I can use some of this palette, some of that palette. But this is the time when you kind of have to make do with those multi-use palettes. And actually, I used everything from this palette to do my makeup with today. So my eyeshadow, my bronzer, and my lip gloss are all from this palette. To start off, I'll show you which primers I bring. I bring two from Smashbox, the light oil-free one, and the green color correcting one. So I would use the light one normally, and if I got a sunburn or if I was particularly hot and my face was red for whatever reason, I would use the green one because the color green counteracts the color red. And my new thing that I love, I am so excited about, is L'Oreal's Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Now I will use this on top of the Smashbox primers. I think this is new. It was $12.99 for 0.68 ounces. It makes your skin look like it's glowing. I like to have a dewy finish in the summertime. And then on top of that, I'll put on Urban Decay's Naked Skin Illuminating Beauty Balm with SPF 20. And I promise you, my face doesn't feel heavy after all these products. It sounds like it would, but it doesn't. In one of my recent Sephora hauls, I swatched this and did a first impressions. And for whatever reason, in the lighting that I swatched it in, I could barely see it on my skin. But I tried it again on my face, and it turns out it matches my Sunless Tanner perfectly. Usually their beauty balms are too dark for me, but this is just right, and I love the way it looks on my skin. It is a pretty light coverage BB cream, but it's perfect for me. For contouring and bronzer, I'll bring Hoola by Benefit, only because it comes with this handy dandy brush that I use. You also want to minimize how many makeup brushes you're bringing with you. So this is perfect, and I love this brush. For cheek color, I'll typically bring this Illuminator by NARS. This is in the shade Orgasm, and this is good too because it is an illuminator. It does give a glowy look to your skin. Another thing that I might bring for blush is Almay's Smart Shade Blush. This is in the number 20, Natural. This works really well as a blush. And then another thing I might bring is Benetint by Benefit because this does work as a cheek color or a lip color. The under eye concealer that I bring with me on trips is my regular under eye concealer. It's by Maybelline. It's their Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, and I love this stuff. And then if I needed a regular concealer for a blemish or something, I would bring Almay's Clear Complexion Concealer. This has salicylic acid in it, and it works like magic. It covers your blemish, but it also gets rid of it. It's so great. Another double duty product. This is the color Light, number 100. I just realized that I forgot to mention what I spray on my skin before I put on anything, primer or anything. It's Urban Decay's B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray, which I have talked about in other videos. It just helps to counteract any redness in the skin and also to keep it from getting too oily. For face powder, I'll bring my normal face powder, which is by Benefit Hello Flawless, in the color I Love Me Ivory. And I'll also bring this product by Urban Decay. I think it's been discontinued. It's called Razor Sharp Ultra Definition Finishing Powder, and this would be to counteract if your skin gets too dewy or too greasy looking. You can use this, and I'll show you how you use it. It comes with this like spongy thing, okay? Gross. You don't want to put this on your face because you can't like take it off and wash it or anything, and you would have to break this if you wanted to just get at the loose powder and not have to use this. So what I do is, I learned this on another beauty channel. So you have to open this. It clicks this way to open or that way to close. And it's closed right now, but I'll show you what you do is you just go like this and you get the powder to go on your brush, and then you dust it on that way so you can wash your brush. So that's how I would recommend using this, but again, I think it's been discontinued. I'm guessing it's because people didn't like this applicator. I don't blame them. It's not very sanitary, and it doesn't really work. I mean, you can't, what are you going to do? Just press it on your skin? And I just don't know how they expected this to work. I also bring the regular brow product that I use, which is Anastasia's Taupe Brow Powder Duo. This is awesome. I am very brow challenged. It's taken me a while to learn how to do my brows so that they look normal, they look good, but I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. And it's all thanks to this and the special double-ended tool that it comes with, which is a spoolie on one end and an flat angled brush on the other end. And I also use her clear brow gel to set it. For mascara, I'll bring a waterproof one from Almay. It's their One Coat Thickening Mascara in the color Black Brown, number 422. There you can kind of see it. I use a lot of Almay products because I have sensitive skin and sensitive eyes, so they work really well for me. If I'm not using an illuminating blush, I'll bring a cheek highlighter. I'll typically bring something like Girl Meets Pearl by Benefit or any other kind of trial size illuminating product that I might have. For eye primer, I'll bring my regular primer by Too Faced. It's their Shadow Insurance formula. This is great. It's good for people with dry eyelids like myself. For eyeliner, I probably wouldn't bring a pencil eyeliner because I'd be afraid that it might melt if I forgot it in the car. So I might bring something like Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I've shown this in another video of mine. Has a super fine tipped pointy applicator, which is great. Or I might also bring Almay's Intensicolor Liquid Liner. I'm not sure if they still make this. This is kind of old, but it is, can you see it there? Yep. But this works well. And then another thing that you don't have to worry about melting would be something like Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. This is in the color Spandex, and this is just something fun, for a night out or whatever. I'll talk about eyeshadow palettes in a minute, but if you just wanted to bring like a single color, you could bring something like this cream shadow in a tube. This one's Beauty Rush by Victoria's Secret. This is in the color Glampagne, like champagne, but Glampagne. And let's see, then also a Beauty Rush product in the color Glow Nude is luminous. It's a luminous shadow. Pretty neat applicator. So again, you don't have to worry about these breaking or leaking or anything like that. For lip color, I would recommend bringing one bright and one nude. I have these sample sizes from OCC. These are obviously, they're small, they travel well, you don't have to worry about them melting. One last thing before I talk about palettes is Urban Decay's De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is an oil control formula. This is a must-have for your summer makeup bag. It really works. It sets your makeup and it keeps you from getting too shiny. If you're like me and you want to have dewy skin but you don't want to have shiny skin, this is perfect. And now on to palettes. So like I said before, this is a great time of year to use those multimedia palettes that you have kicking around that you never use or you only use one thing of. You can make them work. So this one is by Too Faced. It's a beachy bronze palette, and I think this is ancient, so I wouldn't try to look for it anywhere. And I think I just got it as like a sample or something one time. I don't know. But anyway, it's called the Beach Bunny. Yeah, the Beach Bunny. Okay. And it has a bronzer and 2 eyeshadows and 2 lip glosses. So this is handy to have. And earlier I showed you this Victoria's Secret very sexy one. I forgot to mention that's what it's called. This is ancient too. I don't think you could get this now, but maybe they make some really good palettes now. It actually comes with brushes. I took them out, but let's see, I have them right here. One cute little eyeshadow brush, and this is a cute little lip gloss brush, and they work pretty well. I used, my regular brushes to apply everything today. So we have 2 eyeshadows, a bronzer, and 2 lip glosses. And like I said, I did my makeup look today. Everything that I did for makeup today is in this travel bag. If you're going to bring an eyeshadow palette, I recommend that you bring only one, and that preferably it be an inexpensive one. In case it breaks, you won't be too bummed out that you have to replace it. So I would bring something with kind of fun colors, which is this one by Almay. It's called Intensicolor Trio. This is actually for brown eyes, number 201, but it's flattering for blue eyes too. There's no reason why you can't wear it. And I love this trio. And this one isn't like really inexpensive or anything, but it is pretty sturdy. So you could I could bring this with me and feel pretty confident that it wouldn't break. This is Urban Decay's Naked Basics, and it's really hard to open. Oh, oh God. How do people get this open? Yay, I did it. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. It has 6 colors. And hopefully you've seen this in other videos. The colors are Venus, Foxy, WOS, which is Walk of Shame, Naked 2, Faint, and Crave. And these are matte colors. Actually, Venus has some shimmer in it, but the rest of them are matte. And this, like it says, it's Naked Basics. So this is great. If you're just going to bring one eyeshadow palette, I would bring something like this. It's all neutral shades, and because you don't want to have to do too much eyeshadow stuff in the summertime. For makeup brushes, I would suggest getting like a travel set type of thing. This is from Target. It's a Sonia Kashuk one. I took all the brushes out, but what's cool is they were all like, they're flat. This is great because all the brushes go in here. There's a protective plastic flap that goes over them, and then you can put some stuff in here. So this is perfect, but and it's magnetic, which is cool. I don't know if they still sell this. This is many, many years old. But I put everything in this bag here because there's a little bit more room. And then I just have all my regular makeup tools in here. So that's everything in my summer travel makeup bag. Again, I wouldn't bring all of those products at once just for the weekend or anything, but I wanted to show you the different kinds of products that I might bring, give you some ideas. And so also remember to bring makeup remover, something to tie your hair back with, and a headband for when you're putting your makeup on or taking it off. I really hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and bon voyage!